Looks like the Chaos team is going to be receiving here. Ball's been kicked off. 4 rerolls apiece, with the Chaos team also getting a bonus reroll. And that is that. So, the music's going crazy. We have Fondle Gore. Fondle Gore is a level 4 beast man. He's got horns, agility, dodge, and strip ball. Then we have Coddle Gore. He has, well, that dude's already rolled more POW blocks than I did the whole season. Woo. He's got block, mighty blow, tackle. It's pretty good. And then let's see, who else do we got here? We got the Minotaur. He's got guard. We got this Chaos Warrior, mighty blow, and those are his main players, it seems. On the other side, we've got Johnny Johnson, the catcher, who has plus strength. That's pretty good. We have Mindy Murphy. Where are they? Oh, wait, are they on the... Oh, there they are. They're on the sidelines. They have +2 movement. What? +2 movement, dodge, and catch. Then we have Big Gil Phil, who has catch, dodge, block, nerves of steel. And then we have Red Pod Claude, who has tackle, dodge, block. So some interesting skills around there. Honestly, the +2 movement, that's a 10 movement elf. That's insane. That's insane. Vozati with the 39 months. Here's hoping the elf team dies for being elves. They've been 39 months. They were the 39 months. Wait, whoa, wait, whoa, wait, whoa, wait, whoa. All right. And I believe they still have their Minotaur Blitz. That's probably what they're figuring out what they're going to do now. How does one get +2 movement? You level up twice and roll plus movement as your level up. Oh! No blood. Dang. No blood. Dude, at my local game store I go to, that I play Warhammer at, everybody's been playing Blood Bowl, and they started a Blood Bowl league, and they're like, do you want to be a part of it? Because a lot of them know I do the Blood Bowl and the YouTube stuff, and I was like, not really. And they're like, why not? Don't you like Blood Bowl? And I was like, not recently. After this last season, man. Not really. This is what I need. I need an agility team season. Like, I'm excited for this skink season. I'm just, these last couple seasons have beat me down. Just emotionally, mentally. So we'll see. Plus, I think playing actual tabletop Blood Bowl is kind of annoying. Just because, like, in this, the computer does everything for you, and that you have to, like, you have to do a lot of researching stuff of, like, I just rolled this. What does that mean? I just rolled this. What does that mean? I just okay, and then I have to roll, and it's like, it just is a lot. It's a lot. I have played it. You know, I did have fun. Actually, you know what? Okay, the one time I did actually play a few games of tabletop Blood Bowl, I had 2 Saurus die. I played my Lizardmen team. I had 2 Saurus die in my first game. And I was like, this is even worse than the computer version. So that was great. Betting. So maybe like once you know once you've learned everything, it probably goes a lot smoother, but The thing is, I'd much rather play like actual Age of Sigmar or 40k or something. That's just me. I love. Plus, you get to roll a lot of dice, which is very fun. Gone Link Dead with 70 months. Mamma Mia, new Lizardman model soon. Let's go. Hell yeah. Thank you for the 70 months. I am very excited for those new Lizardmen. Very excited. Am I winning? I am. I'm winning because I'm not playing. The true winners of Blood Bowl. Dude, I'm pumped for those new Lizardmen. So for anybody who doesn't know, Lizardmen models are old as shit, and they're getting a big range refresh. So initially, I thought they were just getting 3 things this year. 3. I guess this is 6. 3. And so I was like, all right, they're getting 3 things in a battle tome. That's pretty good. And I thought it was going to be the spring one, but then they're like, it's going to be the summer one. And I was like, well, that sucks. And they're like, but we're giving you like an entire range refresh. And I was like, all right, that's fine. Nah, I'm back on board. So pretty much, they're redoing Saurus Warriors, new Slan, new Skink Riders, which are like an entirely new thing, Skink Cavalry. They just did a rumor engine that pretty much shows Croxigors. So there's going to be new Croxigors, which, I mean, I think everybody knew that was coming. The Croxigors are god-awful. Like, they're not even, like, good fine cast. Like, they're bad. They're, like, real bad. So that'll be nice to have real Croxigors. I think they're going to redo the Astrolith Bear. There's a rumor engine that looks like the big thing he holds up. Plus, that's another model. It's old Finecast that probably needs to be redone because it goes in a lot of lists because it helps the Slan. And I imagine with new Slan, people who want Astrolith Bears, it makes sense. I would also say Salamanders and Razordons are going to get reworked because they're also old trash. Saurus Knights, probably another one that I would say is almost 99% getting reworked. It should, because they're terrible. I actually have unbuilt Saurus Knights, and I don't want to build them because they're so bad. Like, I'd rather just not use them. So, with new Saurus Warriors, I would imagine they will also redo Saurus Knights. Are there other factions that are basically just ported from Warhammer Fantasy Battles? Yes, all my favorites. Lizardmen, Skaven, Beastmen. There you go. There's more, but those are the ones I care about, and they definitely have some of the oldest models. And then I think they need, for like the last couple things they redo, I'm cheering them on to do, like me cheering for something's gonna do anything. I want them to do, oh God, what is it? The Saurus Sunblood. I think a new foot hero, the Saurus Sunblood, would be really cool with like a Gorok type shield. And then another new foot hero, like a Saurus Old Blood, would be cool. I feel like they need to, if they're redoing Saurus, they need to redo the heroes as well, like the foot heroes, like Old Blood, Sunblood, maybe Scar Veteran. I would imagine. Like, imagine you're just running these cool new models, and then you just have this shitty old Saurus Old Blood next to it. Or Sunblood. And then, I think, what would something else be they need to do? Oh, Temple Guard. They probably reduced the Temple Guard, because those are essentially just Saurus Warriors, but better. Like, they've glowed up. So, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm not sure what those yellow symbols are, honest. Like, what is that? I have no idea what those are. I never saw those before. But yeah, I'm pretty excited because all my armies are going to be, like, fully ready now. my Gloomspite gets, my Beast of Chaos, my Skaven are all gonna be good, and then the Seraphon hit, and I'll be ready to rock and roll. All right, turn 3. It appears the Chaos have formed a cage. We have a Chaos cage going on here. And this is a weird matchup. It's like the elves are just surrounding them, but they also can bash the elves. But it's actually a pretty wacky wild matchup. I've been saying wacky wild way too much lately, I've also realized. Beep, beep, beep. Like way too much. I don't know why that's been my go-to. It's just like my new word I've adapted. I guess 2 words. Here we go. Maybe I haven't said it enough. Okay, here we go. Here he goes. Okay, a push skull. Oh, interesting. So by doing that, he's now cleared a path to run out of. So let's see. So he's going to push down there. Yeah, I could go wild wacky. Insanity Cure with the 70 tier 2 months. Thank you, Insanity Cure, for the 70 tier 2 months. Woo! By 70, no. Not 30, by 7, not 40. Woo! 1, not 50, 1, 3, 5, 7, not 60, 1, 3, 5, 7, not 7. What? Leave the 70 tier and have some snaps for that spicy tier 2. Dude, no wonder these guys are in the finals. They just like everybody's getting knocked down. They got some crazy dice. All the things they need to happen are happening. Wait, that was it? They didn't move? Well, actually, I see what it is. So, what I think he's trying to do here, Jim, is he's just formed the cage and he's daring the elves to try and get into that cage. But because the Chaos are so tanky, it's just an impenetrable wall. You know, you're not going to take that thing down. And so you're really just, you know, trying to put together a plan to get to that ball carrier, but it's rough. It's rough. Well, we'll see what they do. Here comes Johnny Johnson. Big push. Kunkstar with the Twitch Prime. Thank you, Kunkstar. For the Twitch Prime. Yeah, this is 2 people playing against each other in the finals of the tournament. So there were 5 divisions with like 11 teams each or something, and now we're down to the final 2. So down from like what, like 60 players or something? I don't know. I was one of those teams. Those were the days. 6 divisions, 10 teams. Oh, that's what it is. So 60 teams. And I was one. All right, so we got push here. And let's see, is there any way he can get into that? Ah! I guess. Oh, he's doing it. He's got a 1 die, and it's a push. A classic. Will he re-roll it? He will, and it's a skull. Now that's what I call Blood Bowl. That's what I call Blood Bowl. Man, I was worried I wouldn't see some terrible RNG for someone, but finally, it showed up. Woo! It's a lot more fun when it's not you. That was actually a good play, though. Like, he had the one die on the ball carrier, who doesn't have block. That was huge. And he had wrestle, so, I mean, he wasn't even gonna go down and end the turn if both down was a scenario. And he would have got the ball out. But he didn't, so here we are. And on to turn 4. All right, let's see. So now we've got 4 elves in the backfield, 5 technically, and we got 6 elves back here. So, I mean, you probably start moving up the field just because they're kind of all just out of position back here, knocked down. I'm curious to see how many teams will, like, have players get injured and killed and stuff in agility battles, like, you know, without a lot of bashy people to beat up the agility teams. I'm curious to see how well or like how durable the agility players actually are. That should be interesting. I've played versus the Chaos Coach before. He's a cool dude. Nice. Well, that's good. I'm cheering for him because I don't like elves. Oh, we got blood. Oh, he broke his armor. Literally. He lost armor value. Woohoo. Let's go. I'm excited because I've been building my Gloomspite Gits and Beast of Chaos lists for actual Age of Sigmar. So I'm excited to play a bunch of them. I've played a few games with each, but I want to play more. And tonight, Warhammer Weekly's doing their like Gloomspite Gits review, which I've already done my Gloomspite Gits Battle Tome review in Microsoft Paint, easily the best one. But I like hearing what they say because usually they find things that my small brain can't find. Okay, that's a stun. Because usually I have the like fun, goofy mindset of like, this would be wacky fun to do, right? See, I didn't say wacky wild there. I just said wacky. Wacky fun. But when you hear like actual competitive players and like they have like tournament players come on, they're just like, oh, here's like a thing you can do. And I'm like, wow, I never would have thought of that. For a lot of the new books. What reviews? Over on my Warhammer Crendor channel. You can go see it there. Okay. Yeah, the new Gits tome is fantastic. I love it. And the Beast of Chaos tome. Uh-oh, he's running out of time. He's still got moves. Oh, he dodges out on a 3-up. Woo! Huge dodge there. Huge. Wait, I'm blocking the player card again. Hold on. There we go. Sorry, I've been blocking the player cards. There's always somebody who's like, Crendor, you're blocking the thing. There you go. All right, it's fixed. Okay, well. All right. I watched you pay some miles. You're very talented at that. Hey, thanks. You know, I've gotten better over the years. You're blocking the thing. That's a push. Okay. And he's going to be able to go... Oh, he's going to go block this off. Interesting. So he can still get up there. So he must be trying to get over here with like a different player, maybe. Yes. There it is. But he can still blitz into him and then run. He could technically score. I guess he could probably dodge out with him and go over here. That might be a play. We'll see what he does. I should probably switch views for this one, actually. There we go. Now it's like we're on his side. Oh! He did indeed. There it is. And then he's going to run up there. And he's got one more movement where he'll stand up, dodge out. Let's see where he goes after this. Or if he just stays put. He's going to go to the line. All right, turn 5. Let's see how the beast men react. Beastmen are up. Oh wait, no, they had a goat man get injured. So they're actually even strength right now. But it actually favors the elves because the elves have a reserve player that's also their 10 movement player. So that's something. I'd say that's pretty good. Essentially having one of your best players just on the bench waiting to go on offense. They are going to have to play the rest of the game though, because the the other elf's injured. So I mean, we will see them. They got a little break in the first half. First drive, if you will. Here comes the blitz. And it's not going to knock him down. Just going to stumble him. But now they can do some bashing, which with all the mighty blow and block, they do indeed want to do some bashing. Alrighty. By the way, when's the next Blood Bowl season starting? Is it like next week or is it like 2 weeks? Out of curiosity. February 20th. 10th is last day for signups. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, that's good. So if you're on YouTube, you can also sign up. Pretty much anybody can sign up, but there's only 60 spots, and I'm one of them. So there's 59 spots. And usually they seem to fill up pretty quickly, honestly. There's a lot of people who want to play Blood Bowl. Main rules are once you're in, you're in. You can't just forfeit. Oh, there's like a few people that have, but you know, even if you're like 0-5, you gotta finish your season, right? Listen, if I played through that Goblin season, which never happened, of course, then you can play through a full season. That was like every game I played was like going to the dentist. I actually think I would have rather went to the dentist. Straight up. All right. Let's see what happens here. The elves. Oh, God, I gotta swap back. Run elves. Okay, double push here. That will let them get into the ball carrier, so that's pretty big. Although they're probably only going to have a red die hit if they can make it in. I guess they can hit from back here, but even then, that's a 3. Oh my God, they're doing it. Oh my God, they did it. Yeah, if you have like a good reason, that's fine. If you're like, hey, like, I have like, you know, medical issues or like family problems or like work, I can't miss work and stuff. Like, okay, that's fine. If it's like, I'm mad because my team is bad, well, then that's like, get over it. Right? It's more of that. Just don't be a weenie. That's really the rule. Just don't be a weenie. That's a push. All right. And yeah, no Weenie Hut Juniors. Mega Weenie Monday. I need to get some water after this. I'll probably get some water at halftime. All right. Weenie Hut Seniors. I'll allow it. Let's see, they have one left. One elf left to take some action. But I don't think they're going to be able to get that ball. And they will, in fact, do nothing. Yeah, usually they sort the divisions by coaching experience, so it is nice. So you tend to, you know, get similar level players. Whoops. Otherwise, you know, it would turn into a shit show. All right. I'm really hoping that Blood Bowl 3 has this smooth of a UI. I think one of my favorite parts about Blood Bowl 2 has just been like the smoothness of the UI, and I think even the colors. Like, I like the vibrancy of everything. It's very contrasty. But we'll see with Blood Bowl 3. Like I said, they've made improvements. Every time I've progressed or every time I've played the beta, it's progressed in a positive way. So I will hope that that is continued. Woo! Bobby Bobbert is knocked out. There goes a guard elf. That's huge, especially if they can't come back in. This match is actually both Division C, the second lowest skill level division for the US. Wow, really? That's actually pretty sane. So yeah, look at that. That's I was about to say it was wacky wild. That's pretty crazy. The second lowest skill level division is the 2 finalists. Anything can happen. Especially in a game of dice. That's very true. Yeah, so you're not, you know, going into the G League with LeBron James. Exactly. You just show up like, hey, everyone, I'm here to practice my Blood Bowl and get better, and I don't know a lot. And then you go against, like, LeBron, who's just, you know, got, like, a wig on. And he's like, it's me, LeBron James with a Z. right, another elf down, but not out. All right. So the big thing here is he's only got 3 more turns to score. And this turn's already half over. Okay, he gets a power block there. More than half over. He's only got 30 seconds. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. All right. Is he going to try and pick this ball? This guy does have 4 agility. Okay, he's going to go for the hit back there. That's a wrestle. And then that guy's standing up. He's going to try to pick up the ball. He failed to pick up the ball. He might as well re-roll it. He's got numerous re-rolls. He failed to pick up the ball again. He failed to pick up the ball again. And the Chaos Warrior has the ball. So, I mean, it's not terrible. He can score in 2 turns, and he can hand it off to that guy. It's better than not picking up the ball, I guess. But here come the elves. Oh, the double skulls into double power blocks. But now he's out of rerolls here. That's a goat down. It's unfortunate for him because he was probably going to be somebody trying to get in the scoring range. And that's not going to knock him down. He doesn't have any rerolls. I guess he'll have to push him over here. Oh, he just went for the block. Okay, never mind. Although I feel like he should have pushed him, right? Because like pushing him back a square and getting him away from that guy, I don't know. Personally, Jim, I would have just pushed him back. I think that was just a better play. All right, he's dodging out again. And a skull. Oh, Big Gil Phil is dead. He is dead. We've got blood. And he's dead into dead. Woo! Death, 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 death. Folks, we've seen a player die on the field today. Blood for the blood god. Big Gil Phil for the fill up. Blood. Bowl. Line. Okay. That's actually huge because that's one of his best players at 31 out of 51 SPP. The catcher with Nerves of Steel, block, and dodge. So literally killed Bill. Yep. So that's pretty impactful actually. So now he's got a line elf out, which, you know, whatever. However, I mean, but that forces the movement elf to constantly play. And now you've got a guard elf knocked out. Who knows if they're coming back in. And now you got your best catcher out. They're dead. So that puts them down a player going into the next kickoff, whenever that happens, if they score here halftime. So really the goat men fall down to 10 players, but the elves now with 2 players out go down to 10 because you replaced that. But then with this elf, they're at 9. So actually the Chaos team has the advantage right now unless this guard elf comes back in. Huge. Huge. Let's see what they do here. This Chaos Warrior's got to get out. Maybe there's a way he can blitz his way out. So if you like hit this guy off, hit this one, or oh, okay, here we go. Sort of push them out of the way. Good move. Now you can blitz, I guess, him into here, and then try to run it up. Or, oh, there's the go for it. Isn't it crazy how other people just make their go for it rolls and don't roll double ones consistently? It's wild. Dude, my dice luck even carried into my Warhammer games. Last weekend, I played a game with New Beast of Chaos. And so New Beast of Chaos have this rule. Hold on. Oh, he got him out! Wait, why'd he hit him that way? Oh, wait, he has to hit him that way. Because that elf is still there. Well, this is a tricky situation. Did he not account for this guy? What? Huh? What? You know, just the casual Chaos Warrior dodges. No big deal. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I was playing the Beast of Cat. They have a new thing called Rituals of Ruin. So one of the rituals is your hero takes D3 mortal wounds, but you can deal D6 to somebody else. And I swear to God, every time I have rolled that, I've done 3 to myself and like 3 or 4 to them. Which, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, you're still like dealing out mortal wounds to something you want to die. But like, oh, that's a knocked out elf. I would say, and you also have to roll a dice and you do D3 mortal wounds if you want to do any of these other like rituals you do. And I swear to God, 75% of the time when I hurt myself, it's like for 3 mortal wounds. It's insane. It blows my mind. It has to balance out eventually. Whoa, there's the ones. I cursed him. I did the old announcer talk. If he gets the double ones here, dude. Okay, he didn't. Not quite a Crendor match, but he did get the one on the go for it. If that was the double one, then that was the true curse. It's really good to finish off units, or it's good in the current meta. Where your heroes are likely going to be by battle line, and they can't be shot. Because that's the new thing, is if your foot hero's near a battle line unit, it can't be targeted by shooting units. So now you can just go, oh, I don't care. And you just snipe them out with your Beast of Chaos mortal wound shots. So you essentially have a, like, what? If most foot heroes have 5 wounds, you have a like 33% chance to just kill them right off there. Unless they have a ward save, which they probably do, but still. On turn 1, you've essentially almost killed one of their big support foot heroes they need for buffs and stuff. So that's pretty nice. I also built my squig list, which I want to play my squig list. A lot of squigs. For Blood Bowl 3, we'll probably do like a me and Sam playing it. Maybe Lawman would join in. Wait, that elf actually failed at dodge. It's a Christmas miracle. All right, this is going to be huge. The Chaos Warrior can technically score if he makes a go for it roll, but they got to get this elf off of him. Yeah, I love my squigs. No, there'll be Cren Bowl. We're just saying what's going to happen on Blood Bowl 3 launch day. That's bad. Wait. Oh, what? I am so confused. He's going for the handoff. He dropped it on a 1. He needed a 2-up and he rolled a 1. Oh my god. What a series of events. So he rolled up both down skull to try to get that guy out of the way. Then he rolled double skull, had to re-roll it. Then he tried the handoff and he rolled a 1 on the 2-up. Now this is what we're talking about. This is Blood Bowl. I was worried we were, you know, not going to get that. But no, we're getting it. Both sides. We had a guy die. We've had drop balls. Now we got the true Nuffle Bowl. New Beast of Chaos seem real fun. Looking forward for them getting some refresh model. That would be nice. I'm just happy my Seraphon stuff's still getting refreshed. Skaven would probably be next. And then I imagine Beast of Chaos would be probably last. Just in terms of like popularity scale. But I still love them. And you know what? They got a new Beast Lord. I'll take what I can get, man. I'll take what I can get. Halftime! Boop, 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 boop. Boom, boom. All right, let's see if this knocked out player comes back in. Oh, he gets 1 back. I don't think it's the guard elf. It's not. So the guard elf is actually out. Whew, that's big. And so now they only have 9 elves on the field. Meanwhile, over here, they have 10 players on the field, so the Chaos have the advantage. However, the elves do have the 10 movement elf in, and they have the fact that they are indeed elves and can score from anywhere. Also, I've randomly dropped 800 frames, so if I ever just randomly like froze, that's why. So yeah. 90 storm vermin? My god. I only have 20 storm vermin, but I think that's all I'd ever want to run. Honestly, 20 storm vermin's pretty solid. Usually when I play Skaven, every time I build a Skaven list, I start it by adding 60 clan rats. I'm like, all right, Skaven list. So we do 60 clan rats, and that's it. That's like every list includes a minimum, a default value of 60 clan rats. Like, it's just, it is what it is. Scuba Steve with the 10 months. Thank you for the 10 months, Scuba Steve. That's 79. Thank you for the 10 months. I actually played a Skaven game the other week. Because I wanted to play my Gits and Beast of Chaos stuff, but I technically wasn't allowed to because the NDA was still effective. So I was like, you know what? I'll bust the rats out. So I played a Skaven versus Ogres game. And I was winning until I wasn't winning. Because I was able to, like, screen and charge the Ogres. And I was able to, like, Mortal Wound, pick off some of his, like, units, like the Iron Blaster. And I picked off his Butcher Wizard. And I was like, all right, I'm in a pretty good spot. And then he was able to get counter charges off. And then he killed my Vermin Lord Warbringer. And then I was like, this is bad. Pretty much you just can't let ogres charge. When ogres charge, it's like, it's not good. Because you're just going to take so many mortal wounds. What team are you not looking forward to playing against next season? Elves. Meat magic. That's very true. I have ogres. I have a bunch of the what do you call them? Why can't I think of their names? The guys on giant beast things. I want to say thunder something. Thunder Tusk, Stonehorn. Why can't I think of what they are actually called? Beastclaw Raiders. I got it. Okay. I have Beastclaw Raiders, and then I have a couple like other ogre units sprinkled in. That's what I mainly like running. Are you still planning on playing Wood Elves? No, for the agility season we're doing, I'm doing full skinks with a Croxagore. It's gonna be great. Ba-ba-da. I still really want a way to play 40k, kill Team Horus, Age of Sigmar on the PC, even if it's subscription based. You need to buy DLCs to get your units. My problem with that is I feel like it would take so long to do it. I think it would be cool to have the option, but like I actually prefer playing in real life. And there's a few reasons. One is that's how I get my socialization. So it's fun to actually play against real people in real life. I don't have to sit at a computer, so I actually get to like stand, stretch out. You know, feels good. You also get to play the game with the things you've like built and painted, so there's like more of an attachment to it. You know what I mean? Where it's like, wow, I actually built this thing, I painted this thing, this is like my model. It has like a little story to it because you think of all the time you spent putting into it. While if you play on a computer, it's like, here's just the thing. Which, you know, if that's what you want, that's cool. It's not like it's a bad thing per se, but it's just kind of, I prefer the real life versions for those reasons. But on the flip side, for things like Blood Bowl, I prefer the computer version. Because it's a lot of rules to manage. It's there's so many little like intricate rules that get annoying with Blood Bowl. But yeah, if like also you like have time restrictions, you can't get to a store, you don't have like any game stores nearby, then it's like I can see why you would want that. It would make sense. Oh, you rolled a 1 on the go for it. Let's see if he gets the double ones. Nope. I like how I cheer for double ones. That's like my what would that would be it's like a sadistic thing. Like, yeah, get the double ones. Yeah, feel the pain. Mr. Saintly with the 14. Woo, Blood Bowl. What's the 79? 14. Fuck. They were the 14 months. Mr. Saintly. But yeah, I love playing Age of Sigmar. It's really fun. 40k is like fun still, but it's we were talking about it the other night when I was painting Warhammer on stream. It's just a lot of, it's so much bloat to like learn. Sigmar is like a lot easier to learn and kind of play. Sigmar or 40k is like you can do it, but there's so much, you have to know so much about your army and the other armies to like another degree. Like in Sigmar, it's a lot more generalized command traits, and you still have your own unique ones. And then like for example, it's like, oh, okay, I know like this unit does this buff and cast this spell, or like that makes sense, he would do something like it. But 40k is like I have 50 stratagems and half of them are useless, a fourth of them are insane, and the other fourth are extremely situational but can come in handy. And it's like, you better know every army stratagems because you don't know which ones I'm going to bust out. And it's like, oh, okay. All right. I miss Fantasy. The thing is, like, I never played Fantasy, but I've watched Fantasy battle reports, and Fantasy just seems kind of similar to the, like, 40k bloat in a way. And some of the rules are just kind of wacky that I feel like would be fun at first. Like, there is a rule I saw they're showing off where it's like you go to fight with your block of like Warhammer Fantasy units, I don't know, whatever, and you roll poorly, so instead of fighting, your own units just start beating each other up, and then they're near another unit, so that unit joins in like beating each other up, and then your turn is over and you just beat each other up. And like initially I'm like, that is pretty funny, I like that, but I feel like after a while I'd be like, okay, I'm kind of tired of that. You know what I mean? I think Blood Bowl actually does kind of parody some of those. Oh, he knocked down the Minotaur, but it's only a stone. So yeah, I would say if you like 40k and you want to give like a fantasy type thing a shot, I think you should check Sigmar. I think you should check Sigmar out. I don't know what that sentence just was. It's really fun. Honestly, like the first edition of Sigmar apparently sucked ass. Sigmar 2.0 is okay. That's kind of when I started learning it. And 3.0 has been like easily the best, like 100%. And you can see there's like certain things they're trying to implement into, I think, 40K as well. Or you can tell that they're trying to like test it out. You know what I mean? Like, for example, they have, in 3.0, they have like gotten rid of a lot of re-rolling. Like, re-rolling is extremely rare now, and I love it. Because that's another thing I hate about 40K that I've mentioned numerous times. I hate the fact that it's like, all right, what are you doing? And it's like, I'm going to shoot into you, and I'm 2s by 2s, re-rolling everything. And you're like, okay, so pretty much everything hits, is what you're saying, right? I hate that. Like, to me, the whole point of it is that you roll the dice because some are going to miss. And then you're like, oh, man, I guess some missed. And maybe like once per game, you can say, okay, you know, maybe, like I said, maybe if you're in a Wa, right? Like, oh, it's my Wa turn, so I can reroll. Like, okay, I get it. You're like going crazy, so you get to reroll. But like, it feels like everybody can just reroll all the time. And it's like, oh, you're not rerolling? What are you, bad? You picked an army that doesn't reroll everything? You're an idiot. Like, I hate that. I think it should be, you know, you rolled a 1, too bad, right? You missed. And it also speeds up the game because nobody wants to sit there and it's like, all right, I get it. You're going to roll and then re-roll and then re-roll. Like, it's just, it's annoying. And that's part of the bloat, I think. So, yeah, Age of Sigmar, and I guess Horus Heresy now, too, without the and I think that's what they've realized. I think GW's realized it. It's like, we can have re-rolls, but it has to be, like, sparingly. Like, make the re-rolls feel special. Like, almost like Blood Bowl, right? Like, when you have a re-roll, you're like, oh man, should I use my reroll? Like, this is a strategic decision. Do I save or use my rerolls? And so I think that's probably going to be what they do in the new edition. I hope it's what they do. Which is ironic because, yeah, in Blood Bowl 3, there is no reroll restriction. So you can use all your rerolls in one turn. However, you're then out of rerolls, then it's probably not a good idea. So, like, they allow you to reroll more, but you still only have a limited amount. Which I actually think is cool. I like that. I'm cautiously optimistic for Blood Bowl 3. We'll see. Oh, you still can't reroll the same action multiple times. Okay. That's at least good. So that would be dumb. New release date is like 3 weeks away. It's like February 23rd. Apparently Lord of the Rings is really fun. I keep hearing that. I've got some Lord of the Rings stuff I gotta build. I'm excited to play it because, like, I know some people that have Lord of the Rings stuff, so we're gonna play. And I've heard it's really fun. In fact, there's one dude I play with. He does like 40K tournaments. He's done Age of Sigmar tournaments. And I was like, what's your favorite? And he's like, oh, my favorite's Lord of the Rings. Like, he plays both competitively, but he still likes Lord of the Rings the most. Ryan the Redwood, 59 months. Thank you for the 59 months. It's like almost to another nerd day. Woo. Also, I need to get my water. I meant to get it at halftime. We're already on turn 11. Oh, geez. All right. Okay, here we go. I've been trying all these spin drift sparkling waters. They got a lot of them. I never thought I'd get really into sparkling water, but it's a great way to like stop drinking as much sody pops. Also, I see the elves have done some elf magic. Classic. The secret to a good sparkling water is to add booze. I mean, it's true. Oh, no. You're drinking the same flavor. Nice. Yes, a strawberry lemonade. They also got pink lemonade. That was pretty good. There's a lot. There used to be like hardly any. It felt like there was like LaCroix and like some other ones. But yeah, I used to drink, dude, back in the day. Oh man, back in my gamer days, back in like my teenage years of like, all I did was play video games and WoW. I would drink like probably 2 cans of Coca-Cola a day, maybe 3. And then I cut it down. Now, usually we'll buy like the little mini cans of Coke, and if I have something, or if there's like something I want to drink Coca-Cola with, I'll have like half of that. So I'll like half of a mini can essentially. So way less than I used to drink back then. Or, you know, sometimes if you get like a McDonald's or something, I'll have some of the Coke, but I never even drink all that. I have like a few sips of it and I'm like, nah, I'm good. Oh God, the frames. Ah, geez. I did check out the trading post actually. It's pretty neat. There was nothing I really wanted though. So I'll save my trading tokens. Yeah, I don't really like Coke Zero or like Diet Coke or anything like that. Dude, frames, come on. All right, elf down. Elf down, elf down. Like so many people drink Coke Zero and Diet Coke and all the diet. Like I'd rather drink water. That's my thing. Like I'd straight up, I'm either gonna have the regular or I'm just gonna drink water. And honestly, that's fine with me. I've gotten used to it. Does wine count as water? I mean, listen, I still love my beer and wine, all right? Still love beer and wine. I mean, technically, I guess it is water. I mean, didn't they used to drink beer because it was like they weren't going to get sick from drinking it, right? Like back in the medieval times or whatever. I don't know if it was the same for wine. It's closer to near beer. Oh, you mean like, is it like the really light beers or something? Like drinking a Bud Light? Beer did save the human race. Very true. Did you see? Oh my God. Jesse showed me this TikTok. And it's this guy in like Canada. And they're like, what do you think of the new Canadian suggestion about 2 beers a week? And he's like, 2 beer a week? I have 2 beer a night. And he's like, 2 beer, then maybe even 4 beer, 5 beer. But he never says beers. He just says beer. He's like, I have like, 2 beer a night on the weekend, maybe like 4 or 5 beer, 4 or 5 tall boys. Wine was the same, no access to clean water sources, so beer and wine were the options people wouldn't get sick of. Yeah, that makes sense. New Canadian alcohol guide's wild. Basically says you get cancer from a single drink a week. I mean, everything's gonna give you cancer. Oh, a goat down. Miss next game. Mamma mia. And I guess that guy's out for the season because there is no next game. Beer is plural in Canada? Wait, is it? Oh, there it is. The double go for it ones. Now it is truly a Crendor game. Woo! And the wild animal failure. Like, listen, it's obvious. Like, there are things that are bad for you. Fast food is bad for you. Soda is bad for you. Alcohol is bad for you. Smoking is bad for you. But guess what? People are gonna keep doing it. I still live in the moderation rule, right? Like, if you're exercising, you're drinking water, you're getting plenty of sleep, you know, you're 7-8 hours a night. If you're doing things in moderation, you know, it's fine. That's how I live. Oh, that guy's getting surfed. Whoop. Well. Now, the downside here for the Beast Chaos, well, Chaos player, is that the elf is ready to score. And he doesn't have a lot of people in position. He does have this guy that could blitz, which is probably what you have to do here. Like, he might take some shots over here, but I would just straight up go for the heavy. Here he goes. He's doing it. Oh, he got him with tackle. Oh, he injured him. A huge play. A massive play. And just like that, the game is taking a turn. Mason Yay with the Twitch Prime. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Mason Yay. What? Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. Oh my, what the? He just rolled a 6 on the 3-up dodge, a 2 on the go for it, a 4 on the go for it, and a 3 on the pickup, and he's got the ball. The goats have become the elves. Never mind, he's knocked down. Well. Oh, they've literally become the elves. Now they're getting injured. Badly hurt. Let's see if he apothecaries it. He might as well at this point. Never mind. Oh, no. The tables have turned yet again. The tables continue to turn. All right. And he picked it up, and the elves are going to score. Well, they might try to milk the clock, but if I was them, I'd probably just score here, honestly. And just take the surefire thing. I mean, if you score here, you go up 1-0. He's only got 4 turns. And then even if he does score, you go to overtime and you get another chance, essentially. So, I mean, I'd probably just score here.
Thanks.
Plus is the elves. You're down 4 players. Goats are down 3. But you have potential here to get your 2 knocked out players back in. And you're pretty much not in a terrible spot at that point, especially if you get the guard back, especially because these goats are also out. Incognito with the 2 months. Cheers. 1, 2. Swag. They have the 2 months. Incognito. Started beer number 3. This looks to be a 3.5 beer match. Snej, the Canadian guidelines would hate you. Canadian doctors hate it. He's having more beers in one Blood Bowl match than he should be the entire week. There go the dwarves. All right, he's got one back in. Ba ba bum ba da 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 ba da dum. All right. Alrighty. Let's see. So he's got 4 turns. He does have his super goat, and he does have his powerful defense goat. And the elves are now evenly matched. Actually, wait. No, they're up. They got I don't know why I didn't realize. Yeah, they're up now. Ooh. This is actually a great game. It's coming down to the end here, but it's looking probably in the elves' favor. I'd put this at probably I'm gonna say a 65% win rate right now for the. You know what? It's probably a 70% win rate for the elves on the stat meter. Bop bop ba da da bop bop. Boom, 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 boom. Both teams get extra rerolls. Also, there's like so many studies out there. I've hit the point where I just don't care about studies anymore. You know what I mean? Like the amount of studies that are like, coffee's good for you, coffee's bad for you, coffee makes you live forever, coffee kills you. Like alcohol's okay in moderation, alcohol's terrible in any form. Alcoholics live long. Like I swear to God, there's like a study every week that just counters the other one. And it's like, dude, like I don't care. Just, you know, live your life. Try to be healthy. And, you know, I still go with my moderation. Oh, the double skulls. Woo. Woo. Just do moderation, exercise, sleep, be healthy.
Thanks.
Donicton with the 95 months. Coffee is a land of dualities. Sure is. They were the 95 months. Donicton. All right, they're running down. Did you know that reading studies increases anxiety levels, which causes disease? Did you know that reading studies and increasing your anxiety could kill you? More at 11. It's true. That's not, I'm not even making that up, because if you have stress and anxiety, that obviously isn't healthy for you. That can lead to numerous diseases if you're constantly stressed and anxious. And if studies give you that stress and anxiety, that's going to cause disease. It's technically right. And technically right is the best kind of right. Being tall does actually increase your risk of disease as well. Yeah, I've heard that. There's something like you have more cells that can have things happen. Your body has to work harder. So just stop being tall, everybody. Yeah, you have more cells. That's what it is. I am tall, constantly anxious, and I'm taking immunosuppressants. Well, you're practically dead. I don't even know how you're typing right now. All right. You can't just say your viewers are practically dead. Why not? I just did. Just making a joke. All right. Oh, the goat's down. The Minotaur has the ball. Holy guacamole. I mean, honestly, we're all practically dead. I'm practically dead just from playing Blood Bowl and League of Legends. All right, well, with the Minotaur holding onto the ball, the Chaos players' chances of winning have gone up to 95% in my statistical book. Yeah, maybe we just need to research necromancy. Yeah, we're all dead on the inside. Woohoo! Well, let's see how he gets out of this one, because I don't see many ways around. Like, the Minotaur has to... I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I would probably just lose. In fact, I would probably just roll terribly and then just die. My Minotaur would get killed. I'd roll double skulls, and then that would be it.
All right.
Okay, so the goat's running. So he's got 3 turns. And his goats have 6 movement. So I mean, you got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then go for it. So technically, you can score in 2 turns with a goat. But the Minotaur has the ball. Here he goes. He's doing it. Oh. Whoa. He's doing it. Whoa. Whoa. Look at him go. Dude, actually, Pog. Wait, can he? Okay. Oh God, is it gonna go for it? Is he gonna go for it? He's gotta go for it, dude. He's going for it. Oh! I told you, 90% win rate. 90%. Honestly, I think you just try to dodge up there, maybe? Well, there's the one. And there's the double ones. Classic. Classic. Well, here go the elves. Here go the elves. Okay, they failed to dodge, but they used dodge. 10 movement elf. And they continue to dodge. Oh boy. Oh boy. We just need one double one elf dodge here. That's all we need. With a blitz. The Minotaur, if he blitzes, can get to the end zone, but he has to do another 2 go for it rolls. This is actually insane. Drop, 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 fall, 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 fall. Oh, he's doing the... Oh, my... Whoa, there's the one. Okay, he's got to reroll. Skulls. No! No! And he gets the elf bounce. Are you kidding me? Boo! Boo elves. Boo these elves. Okay. It's not all over because he does still have 2 turns to score here. So if he sets himself up to score on the final turn, there's still potential. I think maybe you get your players up around here and then maybe blitz with the Minotaur into the catcher to get him out of there. I think. I don't know. He needs to get this 4 agility goat, like, close to the ball. In fact, he needs to get somebody into scoring range. I guess he's in scoring range now. Oh! Oh. Okay. A little alien with the 10 months. Thank you, a little alien. What the 79? Sorry. Thank you for the 10 months. Well, Minotaur's not getting up. It is crazy these teams are in the same division and they both... Yeah, the Chaos team is really developed, honestly. For shorter seasons. I'm curious, who won their first matchup? Was it the Elves or the Chaos team when they played their actual in-season matchup? I'd probably take the shot on this elf to free up some space. Allow this guy to, like... Oh, shit, he's going in. Oh, come on. The go for it ones. Come on. Maybe a good bounce. Maybe a good bounce. Holy Christ. He got the good bounce. And he rolled a 6. All right. This is insane. This is insane. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't try to... No! What's he doing? Well. The old go for it one. And the elves pick it up. Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's the classic. You roll a 1. Wait, was that 1? I guess he also had the 1 earlier. Man, that's some unfortunate. I mean, he did have the crazy 6, the bounce onto the 6. That was insane, but, you know, goes both ways. Here comes the foul. Okay. There's the hope is still alive here. It's just not very likely. This is it. He needs some insane play. I don't know why he didn't get this goat up. This goat's just been down. Like, he should have brought him up and over to do something. Oh, yeah, and the Minotaur picked up the ball. So, really, I mean, the only... You need to... I think it's over. I think he's... I don't even know if anyone can get there. If he would have brought this guy up, he could have blitzed in. That's kind of just a goof on him. Like, he didn't bring these guys up. But I guess he had to move that first. Well. Let's see what he does. Well, there it is. And he failed the loner. And that'll do it. The elves are victorious. Let's check the dice. The chaos rolled 16 ones, 23 twos, 25 threes, 24s, 24 fives, and 26s. The elves rolled 27 ones, 22 twos, 29 threes, 19 fours, 27 fives, and 27 sixes. On the block dice, 20 skull for the chaos, 9 both down, 30 push, 17 stumble, 20 pow blocks. Honestly, pretty solid dice for them. On the other side, the elves rolled 10 skull, 8 both down, 27 push, 14 stumble, and 17 pow blocks. Honestly, really good block dice for the elves. Wowee. This is like the opposite of my season. It actually is like the complete opposite of my season. And that'll do it. Congratulations to Bitwise Bard and the halflings in trench coats as the victorious Crendorian Season 14 team. Wahoo. So we move on to Season 15, the all agility team season. It's going to be good. If you want to sign up, link in the description, link in the chat. I'll be playing all skinks with a Croxagore. Yeah, up till February 10th is when signups will be. Then February 10th they will end. Again, the rules of the next season, because this could be a little bit of a wackier season, to mix things up for Season 15. It is a special agility themed season. which means there's some restrictions and guidelines. The following teams are available: Amazons, no blitzers; Chaos, beastmen only; Dark Elf, Elven Union; Goblins, Halflings, High Elf, Kislev; Lizardmen, Skinks only; Ogres, Skaven, Underworld, Vampires, Wood Elf. Big guys are banned except for the following units on stunty teams: Halflings, 2 trees allowed; Ogres, 2 ogres permitted; Goblins, secret weapons permitted; Lizardmen, 1 Croxagore; Underworld, 1 Warpstone Troll, only if the team has 0 Skaven blitzers. Also, skills that will be flagged for violation, because there's no kill players allowed in this agility season, are Claw, Dirty Player, Mighty Blow, Multi-Block, only on big guys, Piling On, and Sneaky Git. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a little different. It's gonna be hopefully some I almost said insane crazy scoring. It's gonna be like the modern NBA. It's gonna be like 150 to 147. It should be fun. That's true. Multi-block on Dark Elf Assassins, that could be annoying. We'll see how it plays out, but I think it's gonna be a good time. So we'll see. I'll make my team eventually, and then that video will go up. I'll do a little stream, put it up on YouTube whenever I do that. But either way, thanks for watching.